What's up? It's Tickers and Tokens here, guys, back with another video. Today's video, guys, I want to talk to you about Apple. Now, I bought me a good little portion of Apple today. We're going to bring it up on the chart. AAPL, Apple. Take a look at Apple. On the day, it's down about 4.25%. 4.25%, y'all. On the week, it's down about 4%. 4. Month, it's down about 2. You see, it's been trading pretty flat, man. It's holding pretty steady. You look at it on down, it's down about 8% on the year, y'all. I mean, look, you can see it right there, 8%, 7.8, man. And it's been trading in a nice little range, man. You notice that Apple really hasn't crashed as much as some of these other stocks, man. All these other big techs have just been plummeting if you look at them. And, if you actually look at it over the 5-year, because Apple's just an amazing stock, man. Even with it being knocked down like it has, it's still up 240% in the last 5 years, man. You would have made triple your money if you had just bought 5 years ago. That's insane to me. Even with it just, this is just an amazing company, y'all. I mean, let's look at it compared to, let's say, like a year ago, Apple. Got it down 8%, right? Let's look at it compared to the SPY, S&P 500. In the same time frame, the market is down 19%. But Apple is absolutely crushing the market right now, y'all. Absolutely killing it. It's not even a contest. And if you, this article caught my eyes earlier. Which one is it? Apple's market cap is now worth more than Amazon, Meta, and Alphabet combined. It is worth more than Amazon, Facebook, and Google combined. Put all three of them together, and they still don't even touch Apple. And that's crazy. That just goes to show you how much all of them stocks have fallen, especially Meta and Alphabet. But Amazon's been getting hit pretty hard too, y'all. Not just now. What I'm gonna tell you right now is that I own all these stocks. I've been buying all these stocks all year, and I will continue to buy all these stocks all year, especially if they keep coming down the way they are, because these are just amazing, amazing companies, man. That are just gonna be worth way more in the future than they are today. I ain't even worried about where their market cap is right now. But I'm thinking all these companies will be worth like $5 or $10 trillion one day. But that's a different story. I wanted to talk about Apple, so let's talk about Apple. Right now, Apple is actually looking to freeze their hiring, y'all. And you think out of their good earnings, like, oh, they were like the only big tech company that survived the earnings. Oh, they're going to be okay. They ain't got to worry about it. The inflation's not really hurting them. Their iPhone sales are okay. Their Mac sales are absolutely crushing it, man. Their Mac sales beat expectations by like 20, 30%, man. But nah. There's a website still lists open jobs, but the hiring process is on hold behind the scenes. News of the expanded hiring freeze was initially reported earlier this week by Insider, and the site said that Apple has paused almost all hiring. Stopped. They're not hiring no more. Staff across multiple divisions has been told that Apple will not be onboarding new hires for several months, perhaps through the end of September 2023. They're saying for a whole year. Almost a whole year, that they're not going to be doing any hiring. And the people that they have hired now, they're going to be just like in the onboard process. They're just going to be waiting to get onto the company. Now, this tells you one thing, too, that if Apple, the biggest company in the world, the biggest company in the stock market, is having this much trouble, you better believe that all companies in the stock market are having this much trouble, if not worse. You've seen the way some of these other stocks have come down. But, yeah, I bought a couple shares of Apple today, and if you my girlfriend Olive Face on Twitter and on Keenan's Discord, she's been $5 a day into Apple for that 10-week challenge on Keenan's Discord, and it's been amazing. She's got almost 6 or 7 shares of Apple now, getting up there. It's getting crazy, man. Cause I wish I had that many shares of Apple. I'm gonna get there. I'm definitely gonna get there. One day, one how. Yeah, but want to take a look at this right here. Apple stock is lower as China officials order lockdown around key iPhone factory. So we got a lot of things going on in China too, y'all. That's one thing to keep in mind on. China especially. The Foxconn factory, which is like the biggest factory for iPhone production. So key Apple assembler responsible for around 70% of the tech giant's iPhone shipments. Data suggests infections in the city have tripled this week to around 360 cases, prompting a strict lockdown response to echoes Beijing's zero-COVID policies. You've been seeing this a lot with China, and you've seen this affect Tesla as well. When their Giga Shanghai factory has been having troubles. in Shanghai, China, because same reasons. They have a very strict zero COVID policy. And I'm probably going to get banned on YouTube for saying this, but oh well, I'm going to say in the word COVID. It is what it is. I'm just going to say it. It is what it is. But you're seeing that Apple's actually struggling a little bit here too. Apple shares are down about 1% after the news. And iPhone demand has remained healthy, is what I was just talking about. iPhone demand is still good, y'all. Yeah, like people are still going out there. People are always going to want their iPhones, man. Apple has a moat. Like, if y'all, I could talk to y'all about in a whole video about just moat investing. But I mean, when you invest in a company with a moat, it's like a company with a moat is like think of it like a moat around a castle. The company's a castle, and a moat's like what makes them, defends themselves from any other competitor in the market. For Apple, it's their brand recognition, customer loyalty, it's their product quality. These things they make you loyal customers. Think of like Coca-Cola, for example, the same thing. Their drinks are addictive. You get the idea. And it makes it where competitors will really have a hard time competing. And that's what you're looking to see with Apple. Like, even with this bad economy, iPhone demand is still amazing, man. People are always going to want their iPhones. Always. So last week, Apple said their iPhone revenues rose 9.6%. 9.6% in a recession. I know the government don't want to tell you it's a recession, y'all, but let's keep it real. Let's be honest about it. Let's be honest right now. We all know it's a recession. Your wallet's telling you it's a recession right now. I know it is, because mine is too. Man, get out of here. Get out of here with there's no recession. Overall revenues, however, rose 2% from last year, so they're seeing a little bit slower growth with just 2%. That's usually a lot lower for what Apple usually Apple's ended up there in a double digit. So even Apple's not invincible, y'all. But what price could we think we see Apple come back down to? Let's take a look. We'll bring up the Apple chart one more time so we can talk about it. So on the weekly, let's go out to the month. So we see that Apple has gotten as low as where it is right now. So it's actually broke through this support right here, it looks like. So we're going to zoom out to the 3 month, 6 month. It got it down to 129. You can see that 1 year low was actually 129. And it's looking like it's ready to head back there at some future date. I would give it about maybe a month or two. We could probably see it head back down there. Maybe around the next earnings if it actually comes out not too good. Oh, they actually have a nice little dividend too. I really never paid much attention to Apple's dividend, man. But hey, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Right now, trading for PE of 23, which historically very rich, very very rich for Apple. But I like to see this come back down to 15 or 16, where that's where Apple historically trades. It might be a couple months, couple weeks before we see that. But also at the the 1 year high, we got $183. Now you've seen a couple analysts calling for Apple to hit 200 sometime in 2023. I think it's certainly possible. I think it'll probably hit 250 by the end of 2023 if we get out of this recession, get rid of all these interest rate hikes, and get rid of all this inflation and all these problems that are just plaguing the economy. Have just been lingering, and it won't go away. But if we can get them to go away, I think you'll see a lot of these big cap tech stocks that have just been ruined this year. They're going to just shoot to the moon, man. And I'm getting fuel for the rocket, man. I'm steady putting fuel on the rocket because I want to ride that thing all the way up. But if you haven't done so already, guys, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I look to put out more videos every day. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.